Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Tower of Heaven, a Newgrounds Flash game that was released a couple years ago, 2010. And we're going to be doing this today because I thought we would just do something a little bit out of the usual. My other Let's Plays are still going on, so this is just going to be a one video affair. This is a very short game, and so I thought, you know what, let's just do this. So, I'm going to read the dialogue just because I have nothing else to do, so let's go. What's this? Yet another soul seeks to scale my tower. Welcome, young one. Perhaps you do not realize the danger in what you are attempting. If you truly wish to ascend this tower and claim its reward, then make your way up those stairs. But be warned, I have no patience for slow workers. If you cannot reach the stairs to the next floor before time runs out, I shall smite you. May heaven grant you fortune. So basically, Tower of Heaven is a platformer in the purest sense. The game is meant to resemble a Game Boy game. Now, scaling this tower wouldn't be all that dangerous if it simply involved climbing stairs, would it? Then again, you probably expected as much. May heaven grant you fortune. So as I was saying, it's basically, it's meant to kind of emulate a Game Boy game. Although in truth, this is much more complicated than most Game Boy games. And what we're doing is we are trying to scale up this tower, and I was just checking for a secret there. And it's touted as being a very difficult game, but honestly, I don't really find it that hard, honestly. Yeah, there are a couple tricky sections, but still. That was close. You'll still have to prove that you're worthy of progressing further. And you better get used to proving yourself, believe me. May heaven grant you fortune? So yeah, we're going to continue on and not get killed, hopefully. Or we'll get killed. There's actually an achievement you can get for going through this game without getting killed once. And I have yet to do that. But anyway, what? You're still here? I've never had to do this, but in that case, let's make things a bit more amusing. Pick up that tablet in front of you. This is the Book of Laws. Within the walls of this tower, you must obey what it commands, or I will smite you. I will add new laws to this book when I see it fit, so that you may be fairly tested of your ability. When I add new laws, all the old laws will still be in effect. You may review the laws at any time by pressing Shift. May heaven grant you fortune. Thou shalt not touch golden bricks, so, we're gonna die. So yeah, we can't touch those golden bricks, otherwise we're gonna get killed, so we'll have to make extra, what you want to do is you want to jump when it turns gold, like there. There we go. And later... Oh, I wasn't paying attention. But later there are more laws that are added. Not later, actually really soon. Let's jump over here. Now, we're going to want to be careful of this one. Alright, there we go. Oh, I can't believe I didn't die there. This part is pretty easy. Okay, there we go. Simple stuff. You're quite the persistent one, I see. Since this is so easy for you, let's add another rule. Thou shalt not touch blocks or walls from the side. This should be funny. So this one is kind of where the game, in my opinion, becomes a little bit tricky. We cannot touch blocks from the side, so... well... That was a gold block, that wasn't touching it from the side, but if we touch it from the side, we'll get vaporized, and that is not cool. So we're going to try to avoid that, and there we go. Grr. So, the pawn chooses to play the game of death with its maker. Have fun with this new rule then. Thou shalt not walk left. So the rule is we can't walk left, so we have to jump and then move left while in midair. And there's actually, this is the first secret in the game, and basically Tower of Heaven has a couple secrets. It's 3, I believe, maybe. But if you collect them all, you get a special ending, and so I'm going to be getting the special ending because I know where all the secrets are, since I've played this game before. So let's do it. There we go. And this is secret number 1. Inside the chest you find untold riches. You have discovered the first secret of the tower. Yep, 1 of 3. So now we get to go through this little mirrored hall, which is pretty cool. And we have one of the secrets. You are smarter than I thought, but you don't know what you're getting yourself into. I will try to make your death quick and painless. So, we're going to want to be careful here. I think now we can't walk left. I think that was already said. So we're going to want to be careful not to... Oh yeah, that was already in the other room. Sorry, I'm not thinking here. But yeah, crap, wasn't thinking. But yeah, we cannot walk left anymore, so we're going to have to be extra cautious of that. So let's jump over here. And I don't know why I forgot what to do here, but I remember now. What we want to do is we want to go down here. Be careful of the gold blocks. And we can jump up there. Very good. And the next secret's actually right here, and it's really, really easy to get, but you might not think to do this. Just gotta go through here, and there is the second secret. And now we have discovered the second secret of the tower, and we shall continue on. You will fail sooner or later. You're no different from the rest, despite what you may think. The reward is not meant for mortal hands. To claim it, you must first shed your humanity. I thus give you a new rule. Thou shalt not touch a living thing. May heaven grant you... Well, you'll see soon enough. So, that means we can't touch anything that's living. So you see there's a vine that's underneath that block. We can't touch that because it's a plant and it's living. Also, we can't touch the grass anymore. And we still can't touch the side of the blocks. Because all of the rules are... All the rules are still in effect, so we cannot do any of the things before or what we've just been told to do. That can actually lead to some tricky situations, and that's what I like about this game, honestly. I think it's a very interesting concept for a video game, to have rules that you normally wouldn't expect to find in a game. Like not being able to touch any living thing, or not being able to walk left. Although if you've played DLC Quest, you're probably used to that. There is no chance for you, no reward. This tower extends to a place beyond your reach. Defying me will only bring you closer to your demise. But if you're so sure of yourself, henceforth thou shalt no longer check the rules. So we can't check the rules anymore, which we didn't really need to anyway, which is kind of funny. And now we're just going to get massacred here until we get through. Alright. Let's do this carefully. And there we go. Not bad. Oh, we still got to be mindful of the butterflies, so let's do that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you can see there's a couple of tricky situations going on here. And, oh, I have no idea how I survived that, but... walk left. And now we gotta go through this again. This game doesn't really have a whole lot of replay value, but considering that it's a free Flash game, I think that's pretty acceptable. And it's still a really enjoyable game. I really... Especially the music. I love the music for this game. Nope. Come on, let's do it. Why am I messing up that jump? Hit the butterfly. This is where the game, I think, kind of becomes a little bit difficult. I don't think any of the previous levels are that hard, but this one is a bit tricky. Not too bad, though. Honestly, I think this game is given a bit too much credit for being a difficult game, because I don't personally think it's very hard. I mean, you die a couple times, maybe like, I don't know, less than 50 times. It depends. Really, it depends on how good you are at video games. If you're good at games, then this game shouldn't take you more than an hour to complete. But if you suck, then it could take significantly longer. So you'll have to judge for yourself if you think you're, you know, good enough to play this game. Okay, now we gotta be careful here because we still can't walk left, so we're gonna... That's tricky. But we'll get through it alright. I haven't played this game in a couple months, actually. I think the last time I played it was sometime last year. Can't remember when, though. But I'm still decent at it, I think. Whoa. Crap. I really gotta get through this here, otherwise I'm gonna have to do some cutting, and I really didn't want to do any editing for this video, but, you know, if we must, we must. Let's go through here, and... Okay, we're making some amount of progress. Now let's do this part here correctly. Whoa. There we go. Okay. Now we are at the next floor. And now we get Tenacious EID, which is a medal. How dare you? How dare you continue to live? Is it merely to spite me, you damn fool? Those covetous enough to seek my reward deserve only fiery torment. You will share that fate soon enough. Now, as you can see, that door there is covered in grass, and if we try to get into it, we die. So, what you actually have to do is you have to jump up to that window, which I failed to do. And you have to enter into the window instead of the door. And the Book of Laws shatters, so now we can do everything that we were able to do before. We can walk left now. And so, we still can't touch those skull blocks, though, because even though the law is that we can't touch gold blocks, those skull blocks will still kill us. And why am I doing that jump so badly? But this is actually the final part of the game, so it's level 11. So after we complete this, we'll actually have beaten the game, which is not that difficult, but, you know. And there we have the block to get us up here. Whoa. I forgot about that. Let's try once more. One thing worth mentioning is that the final secret is in this level, so we're going to be getting that very soon. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Now we just gotta wait for the block to come down. And this time we're gonna... Whoa. Okay, let's not do that. Some tricky... Oh, went too fast for that one. Yeah, there's definitely a couple tricky sections in this game, but like I said before, it's not a hard game. I mean, assuming that you have a bit of platforming skill, then you should be fine with this game. I think if I had to say the controls are close to any game I've ever played before, I would say that it's a lot like Cave Story, but not quite. Your character isn't quite that floaty, but still, son of a bitch. But your character still does have a bit of float. If you hold the spacebar as you're jumping, then you should get a decent amount of air, so that's because, like, you can do short hops and you can do long jumps, so you want to pay attention to how long you hold the spacebar in order to do a good jump. So, in that sense, I like the game. It has a good amount of control. It's not too difficult. You have, you've got nice mid-air control, and I like to have a good amount of mid-air control when I'm playing a platformer game. Let's avoid all this, and there we go. And I don't know if there's a way to download this game. I wish there was, because right now I'm actually playing it out of my browser, so I'm not really sure how the frame rate's going to look. I'm assuming it'll look okay, but we'll see. And now we just gotta get over here and wait for the block. Hopefully we won't take too much longer on this section. There's the next block we gotta get to. There we go. And, whoa. Some tricky platforming. Alright, there we go. Now we're finally at the next section. Took long enough. Now let's go up here. Got some tricky sections here. Whoa. Okay, there we go. So we're still alive, amazingly enough. And now we gotta get to that next block there. So let's just be careful in doing that. Alright. Now let's get over this. Whoa. Don't crap out on me, frame rate. I really cannot afford to lose now. So we're going along okay. Now we go up here. And we are very close to the next secret. I believe we're actually right near it now. We'll see in just a sec. I believe it's down here. Yes, it is. Okay. So now we go into this door here, and there is the final secret. So now we have discovered all the secrets of the tower, and we shall continue going into this next staircase. You emerge bearing riches. So empty and useless this was. Is there nothing left in these walls? Were the fruits of this place truly so rich? Then I am content, and the tower worthless. One more prize do I bear upon ye. Thou shalt go this far, but no further. May heaven grant you fortune. Farewell, traveler. So, that was Tower of Heaven, an indie game, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely had a lot of fun playing it. This is by far one of my favorite Flash games ever. And I really had a lot of fun playing it again after so long. And as you can see, the tower was just destroyed. I saw the traveler make his way toward the monolith, that thin gash amidst the clouds, an open seam between heaven and earth that eluded the eye of God. Or perhaps it had not. Perhaps it beckoned from one realm to the other, wedded and ruled as one. For look how clean it splits the horizon twain. A Tower of Heaven, Journal of an Unknown Traveler. So, that's the end, folks. And now we get the credits, and we can see who made this game. This was made by Japanese Tadakuni Amano, and American, I presume, Steven Jeremic. And they definitely did a very good job making this game. It is one of the most enjoyable games I've played. And there we can see that the traveler survived with the butterfly. And as this screen is saying right now, thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I think that just about wraps it up for now. We got 36 deaths, found all the secrets, and our time is not applicable. So we did fairly good, I think. Not bad. And here is the final screen, a very beautiful painting with butterflies and the broken tower. And a very lovely ending song as well. Oh, I love this game. And I hope you guys loved it too. If you want to play Tower of Heaven, there will be a link to it in the description. So, I think that just about wraps it up for this. And we got the speedrun and level creator, so we can do that now if we want to. But anyway, I thank you all for watching. I'm Methodical Destruction, and I will see you guys in the next video I do. Bye.